So now we are going to learn about the Internet of Things. How Internet of Things are covered our routine life and how it is important in our routine life. It is how it is different from networking that we are going to learn. First we see what is actually IoT. So IoT is the latest technology that we know it is different from a networking. How our sensors, self-drive car is coming and how it is going to uh, going to run in a self mode, how our home automation is done. This all are based on IoT, Internet of Things. IoT is a basically part of a networking that we know, but it is a different from networking. It means there is some extra technology or some extra feature available in Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is the network of a physical object and devices. We can say it is a network between physical objects and devices. It is a physical network between vehicles also. Like I give example about a self-drive car, building and other items embedded with electronics items, how we can control our AC temperature using a mobile. This is also based on IoT software, how our software work on based on IoT. Like we can uh, panic, we can press button on our phone, then we can see output in some other devices. That is also based on a software and application base. Sensors, how pressure sensor, humidity sensors, temperature sensors, these all sensors are work based on IoT. How we can use these sensors in our agriculture system, that we know about that. And network connectivity that enables this object to collect and exchange the data. In network connectivity basically enables object to collect and exchange the data. Means from one device to another device we can collect data, and we pass through another device. Okay, these all are the, we cannot say this is the exact definition of IoT, but we can say that this is a somehow give idea about what is actually IoT. Okay, we see in the next slide that what is actually it works. Now, worldwide, 50 billion devices will be connected to internet by 2030. This is a prediction by a researcher that how our world connected with IoT. Revenue growth is dollar 1.9 trillion in 2013 to dollar 7.1 trillion in 2020. So this is the data about how growth is going on in IoT. Now we saw how IoT actually works. Okay, here it is a figure given that how the device is connected with connectivity or internet connectivity, and how it is going through a cloud and then it is going to the application. We take it one by one, like our car is connected with our internet connectivity, and here internet connectivity is available. Like one is a tower available, second is a wi-fi symbol, and third is a router symbol. So how they are connected with our REST API. So according to this protocol, every device is connected with cloud using internet, and then cloud is connected with application. So how our data is going to push in our application, and how we can again fetch from that. These all things are indicate here. So here storage is also available, how our data is stored, that is also mentioned, and how a user can use that data according to uh, chart. That here it is pie chart is also available. Okay, so this all are the things that how our IoT works. Okay, our mobile is connected with our system and user, and then how we can use it. This is here explained. Now is the application of IoT. So there are many applications available in IoT, but now we see like some applications here. So first application is agriculture automation. So how we can control our agriculture using sensors and based on the IoT. Also energy, we can reduce energy consumption. According to that, smart home cities available, as we know that home automation is available in US and Canada, in a foreign country. Okay, how everyday life we can use IoT, like we can control temperature of AC in our house using our mobile phone. Okay, how Bluetooth, how we can connect internet using Bluetooth, and how M2M and wireless sensor network is available. This is here idea is given. And telemedicine and healthcare, how we can use. In recently we know how we can uh, make a palm device to control a COVID-19. How we can create a helmet that that can also detect COVID according to temperature. Okay, these all things are based on IoT. Also a security surveillance system. So in a security surveillance system, we can make security surveillance system using a Raspberry Pi camera and Raspberry Pi and camera. So these all are the based on the IoT. So how IoT used in our routine life, that here it is mentioned. Now protocols used in IoT. So in a protocols, Wi-Fi is used in IoT. So Wi-Fi is how Wi-Fi is connected with our devices. Like we can connect our camera, our laptop, PC, printer, smart TV, smartwatch, and gaming console. This all things are connected using Wi-Fi. It means this all are connected in internet. So the protocol used in IoT first is the Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. Also BLE is also available. Bluetooth low energy. Basically, Bluetooth low energy is work on a small range area. So we also used a Bluetooth protocol in IoT. We can make a project, or we can make uh, some system that which is a work based on only 4 to 5 meter range, or maximum 6 meter range. So how our automotive car, e-payment, smart home, this all are also work based on a Bluetooth also. We can make payment using that. Also in industry, Bluetooth BLE protocol is used. In medical, there are some devices available which is work based on Bluetooth. Also wearable watch is also available, that is that is work based on Bluetooth. Another is a cellular long term evaluation. This is also protocol which is used in IoT. So this is basically how a LTE revolution is available in our world. Like in 1986, there is a analog first cellular service is available. According to that, it is analog, and then 384 Mbps available in 1996 to 2002. Again in 2006 there is a 14.4 Mbps speed comes, and then in 2011 4G LTE is available 75 Mbps, and then in 2013 150 Mbps is available. Then in 2016 500 Mbps also available. In 2018 1 Gbps available. So how the LTE revolution is available, and how our speed of transformation of data is how it is increased, that here it is mentioned. Okay, so this is called technology revolution in LTE. Okay, also a Zigbee protocol is available. Zigbee protocol is also using this protocol we can connect the devices, and here it is a Zigbee chip available to use that devices. So this is also somehow a protocol of Bluetooth. This is just like a Bluetooth protocol, but still Zigbee is different from that according to range and things. So using Zigbee also we can connect our devices. Another is a Z-Wave. Again a Z-Wave. Using Z-Wave we can connect our all the devices, and we can also control our home, control our organization, to control our organization, or we can create a application that for surveillance system, for agriculture system, using Z-Wave also. Again 6LoWPAN protocol is available. So 6LoWPAN is basically work on IPv6, which is a 128-bit IP, and over a low power wireless personal area networks. So it is worked on low power and in a personal area network. So this is also used in IoT. How 6LoWPAN works in with our system, that here it is mentioned that gateway and full functional device are connected in a one network of 6LoWPAN. Then it is connected with our internet cloud, and then how our cloud are connected with a PC, laptop, or server that are available on our home or our organization. This is basically work on IPv6. So security is higher than IPv4, and also how they are connected with there is a one gateway available for every network here. So here it is a better than IPv4 6LoWPAN, and it is also used in a personal area network. So for users it is a better to use. Okay, thank you.